Step 4. Next up is super important. Let's talk about money. How are you funding your company? How are you paying your bills? When you're starting a company, you're going to need to start with some amount of capital. It doesn't matter if it's $500 from your personal savings, $5,000 as a personal loan from your family or friends, or $50,000 borrowed from the bank against your assets. That is your startup capital. So where is your money coming from? And how much money do you have to get started? Once you figure out where the money is coming from, you now need to figure out how are you going to spend it. It is extremely important in the beginning to be very careful with your startup funds. When you are starting to invest your initial dollars, where are you putting them? These dollars must be invested in revenue-generating endeavors so you can reinvest and continue to grow. If you spend all your startup money and haven't used it to make additional money, you're basically out of business. Unless you have access to more capital, you're done, right? So if you're selling a product, you definitely have to use some of your startup capital to start creating inventory. So for example, if you're selling cookies, you'll need to make sure part of your budget includes flour, sugar, eggs, oil, etc. If you're selling a service, you need to start developing your assets and materials so you can present your service offerings to potential clients on a menu. Think of these assets, whether it's inventory or materials, as something that will help generate cash flow, reduce your expenses, or improve your sales. You've heard of one of the 4 principles of finance: time is money. On top of your capital, your other asset is your time. Planning where to spend your money first will intrinsically help define where to put your time first. So plan your budget and thus your time in advance to achieve your greatest likelihood of success and your least amount of wasted energy and resources. Set your first goals and stick to them.